Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of an Aussie farming in the Philippines. Well, it's 5 o'clock at the gate. It's quite different without Sasha sitting there where she normally would sit right there, looking out, enjoying the world, enjoying the sunset each afternoon. Rest in peace, Sasha girl. Well, farm update. We've been so bloody busy the last days, as you know, with the coconut harvest going on and so forth, and chick with the goats. So I'll give you a... Oh, you're pissing in front of me, you dirty little bastard. How rude. Right, so coconut harvest went well. Finished off today. Papa came back, figures they got good pricing on the coconuts. So they got, I think it was between 24 and 25 grand. I think it was about 25 something, because they have to go and pick up another 1,300 for the rejects. We was brought by a guy up here. Papa was going to dry them, but he said, we're not even going to worry about it, you know, like, I think they got 5.5 peso a kilo. It's like, shit, do it. So sometimes you only get 3 peso for good ones. So we ended up with 25 grand on that. 5 grand went out to the harvesting, you know, the guys for the harvesting and all that. Another 2 grand went out in labour. So we lost a lot of money we spent in labour, because we had 2 guys employed Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So that's 5 days we had employed. Done all the clearing up. So they actually collected the coconuts underneath the trees, put them all in piles, collected all the ones from here, done. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4 main piles that they actually collect up. Then they had to pick up all the palm fronds, because we're the clean farm, remember. It's like, just because we live in the jungle doesn't mean you have to live, you know, like an animal. So 2 guys each day, so they've cleaned up all the palm fronds all the way through. Now, of course, that's cost us money. That's cost us a few grand. But if we didn't, what they do is everything just gets cut and dropped on the ground, and they dehusk there on the ground for that tree. Then they move to the next one, dehusk there, etc., etc. So the whole area is just full of dehusked coconuts. So we spent the money, as we always do, and because we're not cheap on the Aussie farm, you bastards. So that went well. So we got some good bicky out on that. Only trouble is, Papa turned back yesterday with the truck, and we wanted to pull the tarp out to stick on the coconuts, because the coconuts, once they're dehusked, you got to keep them in the shade. Otherwise, the heat, they'll just explode like a big fart, you know, boom, and just crack open, you know, crack open. But we couldn't find the tarp. So when Papa turned up this morning, we said to him, Papa, where's the tarp? And he goes, oh, he says, I'm sure I put it in the truck at the coconut place. He said, someone must have picked it up. I'll have to look on their security cameras, because I know they have security cameras there. But he got back today, and time they sat down and done all the books, Chick and Papa. Of course, Papa said, now I'm tired, I'm going home, see you later. And I said to Chick, what happened to the tarp? Did he find it or what? She goes, oh fuck, forgot to ask him. So, bad luck. So let's have a beer on them today. A beer for the harvest, a successful harvest. Cheers, guys. Absolutely gorgeous. Chick sold a goat this morning as well, so they give her another 8 grand. I think it was 7.5 or 8 grand or something like that. So that was the last one to go, and that was Tim, the little boy one. So he's going off to be a stud at someone's farm. So, and he come all the way from Serigo, so that's a long way, you know, where he's come down from. Well, that's where Chick's mama's from, and that's where Chick's got all the land from her mama up there. So he come a long way, and he's a repeat buyer. So Chick gave him a couple of 100 peso discount as well. So we got the goat sold, so that was good. We got the harvest done, that was good. Miss Piggy, Chloe, of course, we think she's a lesbian now, for sure, because the pussy's gone right back down to nothing again, and we're just wasting our time. This young girl, she's only 15 years old. 15 years old, rides a bike with sidecar and loads up all the wood and does all the deliveries. And amazing Philippines, mate. So anyway, hey, what are you eating? What are you eating? Oi, you. Hey, you. What are you eating? What are you eating? Oh, that's your pig ear from yesterday. Oh, okay. So he had his pig ear still left over from yesterday. Sam hid one down in here. Day before he hid it here. Yesterday he put up to the lemongrass. So you just got to watch people throw baits over the fence. You know, if they get jealous or something like that. So got to be very careful of what they actually eating down this end of town. Right, so the coconut harvest is done. Ka-ching, money, please. Chick sold one of her goats, the last male. Ka-ching, Tim, he's gone. So she kept 2 girls for breeding, which was Molly and Jane. Molly and Jane she kept. So they're the same colour as the old Molly that passed away. So she kept 2 of those for the breeding cycle, so that is good. Ka-ching, more money there. We contacted the pig buyer. Now I checked the comments from today's video about Chloe, and one of our viewers said that where he is, the price of pigs is just fallen out, you know, like bucket asses just fallen out of it like you wouldn't believe. And he's go to today's video about Chloe. I think she's a leso, and nothing wrong with that, mind you. I got a few lesbian girlfriends. So anyway, they were saying that their prices are right down to bock bottom. So anyway, Chick called the buyer up today, and I can't butcher her. Like I just couldn't sit there with a big pork chop in front of me and say, oh, that was Chloe. You know, it's like not from getting her from from off the truck and so forth right the way through a year ago. I can't do that, guys. I'm not, you know, I'm not sentimental. Don't mind you. I grow pigs and I eat the bastards. Don't you fucking worry about that. I turn them into bacon. I turn them into roast pork. Turn them into sausages. Turn them into hams. Oh, I don't fuck around with my farm, mate. I don't. Oh, it's too sad to see my pigs go, so I have to get rid of them, you know, to see them go. What a fucking wanker. So anyway, they're getting around here at the moment for younger pigs, about 9 months old, something like that. They're getting 180 pesos a kilo. 180 pesos. Some areas, she said, up over at the other side of the highway, they're getting 200, 210 a kilo. So that's pretty good fucking bicky, actually. That is very, very good bicky. So Chick rang up the lady today after Papa left, and she said, look, I've got her here. She's been on sack food all the way through, no shit food, blah, blah, blah. And they know us, and they said, yes, I know what you're talking about, Chick. She said, how big is she? And Chick said, oh, I think she's around 158 kilos or fucking something. I can't remember. And I said, yeah, no problem at all. 150 peso a kilo. And she said to me, what do you think? And I said, well, do it, you know. So 150 peso a kilo, so that works out to around, I think it's about 25 grand that we're going to get for her. So that's good bicky, guys. That's good bicky. So with that, I said, all right, you buy me 2 females, 2 young females. You don't have to be weaners, you know, as in straight off the tip at all. They don't have to be straight off the tip. They can be like a month old, 2 months old, fucking whatever. You know, I don't mind, but I want 2, and you can keep the rest of the change. So she said, all right, they come tomorrow to pick her up, and what they do is they put her into a cage. We take it up to the dryers up here, and they take the cage, put it on the big scales, and they weigh her up. The only thing is, you got to hope that your pig doesn't have a shit on the way, because that's a kilo. That's 150 peso shit gone down on the road. 150 peso dump, mate. Seriously. So. It's like the chickens and all that stuff. When you go to buy chickens, they put heaps of feed into them, you know, and get them all fat. Like Miss Piggy, I could give her 4 kilos of food tomorrow morning, and she'll eat all that. Now that's 4 kilos that she's going to have in her belly, which is another 150 peso a kilo. That's 600 peso, mate. But no, we don't do that, because when they cut them open, they see the bag is just full of food, and they go, hang on, that bastard Australian, you know. So anyway, they're planning, fingers crossed, they're planning on coming tomorrow, so 150 peso a kilo. And if, like I said, if you go back to our email, dickhead, so tired from such a busy day in town getting everything done. So if you go back to the comments on this morning's one, have a look at the guy who's written in there. And like I said, he said they're all bitching. They were trying to offer him like 4,000 for his pig, you know, like, oh, fuck off. You know, she's had 2 litters. You know, that's all she's had, and it's time for butchering because the swine flu's going really bad in that area. And but here, to buy a piglet is 4,000 peso. Now, when I returned back from Vietnam, we brought 7 off the guy who turned up, 6 or 7. He turned up, and they're all wrapped up in the bananas. See the bananas, the actual stalks. They cut them down. They take all the guts out, leave the outer one, and they put the little piglet in there, and he's sitting there. You see his little eyes looking at you. And they were 1,500, and that was the average price, 1,500 for a piglet straight off the tip. But now they're 4,000 peso. So Wilfredo just brought 2, I think, or 3, I'm not sure, But I heard them squealing today when I was out doing the goats, and I said to Chick, what the fuck's going on over there? And she goes, oh, they've just bought a couple of young'uns. And I said, oh, what they get it for? And I said, well, they got a discount, and they got it for 3,800. And I went, wow, 3,800 for a little titty pig. So amazing, isn't it? So there you go. So it's been a very good day. It's been a very good week for us, as you know, and Papa's happy he's still getting money in from the Jurians when the thief doesn't come. Put the camera up every night still, and we'll catch something. I think it's the guys working over the back, because that's where the fence was cut, and it's only happened when these guys have been there now doing all the clearing. So, you know, people say, oh, you're fucking blaming... No, I'm not blaming the locals. Fuck no, mate. These guys are bloody Americans or Australians or something like that. They're coming all the way here with a set of pliers and cutting the fence and opening it up and coming in, taking the durians. Damn bloody foreigners, mate. Fuck my dog, I tell you. Fuck my dog. No, the locals wouldn't do that. No, fuck no. It's either that or there's a smart bloody chicken running around with a pair of white cutters underneath his wing. You know, it's hard to say. So what's looking forward, what's happening? Well, today we went to City Hardware. I got all the fittings for the gas hot water system to install. I got the fittings where I can actually unscrew and join and separate, if you know what I mean. I did that before, only on one. Yeah, kid, he's probably 12 years old, that boy on the boy. So we got all the fittings for that. I got Chick a new shower rose she wanted for her rain shower. She said, our one's getting a bit old, hun. It's, you know, 7 years old, the house now. And I want a new one, so we said, right, get a new one on that. So we did that. We got her that, and I've got some plumbing work to do for the sinks. If we've done the sink, if you remember, in the guest room, the one that goes down the drain into the wall, new model out. So happy with it. I said to Chick, we replaced the whole fucking lot in the house, the whole lot. She goes, we got what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, not counting the kitchen. I said, yeah, just do it. So we bought another 2 today, and we're going to do the main ensuite, because they are very good drain hoses. And I've got a hinge for the bottom of the screen door. So Bob, you'll be happy I'll get that screen door fixed. The bottom hinge, the actual pins come out of in the centre, and I don't know what the fuck happened there. So of course that makes a bit of noise when you open. So I got new hinges for that, and also got a lock for the back door to put on to stop the dogs running out through the fly screen. You know what I mean? Out through there. And shitloads of screws and bolts and all that type of stuff. So that went well. That was all done, locked up. So tomorrow I'm going to be a plumber, go and install the gas hot water system, do all the plumbing in the bathrooms, and take it easy for the day. That's us on the hobby farm, guys. Hope you enjoy yourselves. Hope you get to live your dream, the same as Chick and I live in our dream. And remember, don't give up your dream. It's your dream. No one can take it away from you. See you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Please share, subscribe, or bye. Hit that like button, okay? Thanks, guys.